Got my cats, Gary and Christy. Got my mama and dad too. Got my brothers, Dylan and Ethan. My grandma, my cousins too. It's the family channel all day. We're gonna have some fun today. It's the family channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So Thanksgiving is literally 2.5 weeks away now, give or take. So I decided to make a video about what I'm thankful for. First and foremost, I'm thankful that God allowed me to wake up this morning. Not in the best health, but I'm still able to get up and move around, so that's definitely a plus. You know, I say this every year, and I mean it every year. I'm thankful that I was lucky enough to have a little girl, my little angel. You know, people ask me sometimes, they're like, if you knew then what you know now, would you still go through, you know, having your daughter? And of course I would. There's nothing that would make me not want to have her. Even though I only had her 6 days, you know, it was the best 6 days of my life. I'm thankful for my parents, Freddie and Deborah Hale, and Glenda and Ray Shrewsbury, my second parents. My mom and dad, you know, they both passed away. I lost my dad in 2003, and Mama passed away in 2015. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't miss them. I don't think about them. But I consider myself lucky to have had such amazing parents. You know, they were both my hero. They were my best friends. Me and my mama did everything together. And, you know, my dad was a hard worker. My mom was a hard worker. I mean, when it comes to parents, they just didn't come better than my parents. Ray and Glenda Shrewsbury, they're my second mom and dad. Unfortunately, we lost Dad a year after my mom died. You know, the first time I met all of them, you know, we got in a fight. And you know, if somebody would have told me back then that I would be living with one of them, you know, and all this other stuff, I probably would have laughed in their face. You know, they always treated me like a daughter. They never treated me like, you know, anything else. So I'm extremely lucky to have had 2 sets of parents. I'm grateful for my sisters, Tanya and April and Carrie. I don't know where I would be without any of them. When Mama passed away, had it not been for April, I don't think I would have made it. She's the one that helped me make the arrangements. You know, she stepped up, and, you know, for that I'll forever be grateful. You know, she took me in, gave me a place to live. You know, we didn't always see eye to eye on everything, but, you know, I wouldn't have made it without her. Carrie was there for me one of the best times of my life and one of the hardest times of my life. She was in the room when I gave birth to my daughter, and she was there when she left this world. And I don't think I could ever repay her for either one of those. Tanya is, you know, I currently live with Tanya. Been here for a while now. You know, it's not always easy living with people. You know, you're gonna bump heads, you're gonna fight. You know, that's what families do. But we always get through it. And I don't think I'd have made it this far without her. You know, it takes more than blood to make a family. And, you know, I've got a half brother and a half sister, and I'll talk about, you know, I'll mention them, in a, you know, later on, but those are my sisters in every way that counts. My parents loved them. My grandparents loved them. Let's see, who I want to thank next. I guess I'm going to try to thank all the kids, and I'm going to try my best not to forget anybody, but there's so many kids. Okay, we're going to start. There's Hobie, Dylan, and Ethan. Shelly, Kenny, Colin. Billy and Josiah. Liam, Gracie, Nirvana. Addison and Aiden and Amber. And then there's Brittany and Christy and Gunner. And then there's Bonnie and Matthew. And then there's Trey and Gabe. And I think that's all of them. Like I said, there's so many of them. They're DJ and Ashley, who are not here, but I still love them. Those, you know, I didn't get to watch my daughter grow up. So having the kids around and being able to watch them grow up and see all the things that that they're doing with their lives makes me a little bit, sad sometimes. But then again, it fills me with so much joy because I get to watch them grow up, and do all the things that I didn't get to see my daughter do. And those are some of the best kids that you would ever want to meet. And I love each and every one of them with all my heart and soul. I would do anything for them, and I hope they know that. Let's see. Benny and Elizabeth. She's been married quite a few times. No, she's been married a couple times before, and didn't really get along with her first husband. Second husband, I got along with a little bit, but it wasn't anything like Benny. I don't call him Benny. I call him my bestie. Talk about spoiling somebody. He not only spoils his wife, but he spoils me too. And I'm just his best friend, But he always knows when there's something wrong with me. And he knows how to, how to make me feel better. And I hope he knows how much I love him, because I really do. Elizabeth sometimes gets busy and forgets that people exist sometimes. No, I'm just playing. She's been there for me a lot. Even times when I tried to push her away, she would never go nowhere. I'd be like, please leave me alone. Please go away. And she would never go away. My aunt and uncle, I haven't seen them in 2 years because of all the COVID stuff. But there's never a dull moment when I'm with them. They're crazy, but in the good kind of way. And my adopted uncle, Andrew, and my cousins, Lori, and, I love you guys. I miss y'all. Hopefully I can come see y'all sometime soon, because I do miss y'all. And I wanted to take a minute to thank Donald, Jordan, and Thomas. I know that loving my sisters isn't easy, because they're crazy. No. I've known them for many, 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 many years. I've been around longer than any of y'all. And I've seen them with people, and I've seen them, happy for a little bit, but then it never lasted. I know now that they're truly happy, and I'm so thankful that they found somebody, that loves them the way that they should be loved. I might not always show it, and I might not always tell y'all, but I do love y'all. Y'all are good, y'all are good guys, and I'm really happy that, you're with my sisters. But if you hurt them, I'll have to beat y'all up. And I'm short, so I can kick you in the knees and run away real quick, and y'all never know. But no, I think, is there anything else I'm missing? Not recently. It's been a couple of years now, I think, but I found my brother. And we talked on the phone. We texted a little bit here and there. I haven't really talked to him that much. I'm hoping maybe one year when we go to Florida, maybe we can meet up, because I haven't seen him since I was 13 years old. And I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't mind seeing him again. But, you know, I'm thankful that I got the chance to talk to him again. You know, all my cousins, even though we don't really talk like we used to, Kevin, Eric, Mickey, Robbie, you know, me and Robbie used to be like best friends, you know, because he's only 4 months older than me. So we were always, you know, the closest out of the cousins. And, you know, now 2 of them are married to, you know, they have beautiful families. You know, Kevin and Eric are both married. They're married to, you know, Kelly and Joe, and they've got children, and they're beautiful children. And, you know, even, you know, like I said, even though we don't talk a lot, I mean, we don't even really talk at all, but, you know, I read their posts, you know, and I keep up with them, you know, because they're still family, you know. So I'm thankful for all of them. I'm just thankful that I have people that care about me. I'm thankful that I've got friends that care. I'm thankful for my music. You know, music is the one thing that, you know, it doesn't matter what mood you're in, you can find a song to fit your mood. You know, so that's a big part of my life, and you know, it always has been. I forgot one person, my brother, Mr. Matt. You know who you are, even though you don't talk to me no more, punk. Heard things are finally getting, you know, good for you, and I'm really glad things are going well for you. You deserve it. But yeah, the holidays used to be, you know, one of my favorite times of the year, especially Christmas. We would all go to my grandma's on Christmas Eve, and we would have dinner over there with her. And then when my grandfather passed away, I think we might have done a couple more dinners over there, but without Grandpa there, it was just, so she kind of stopped doing it. But we would go over there, and then we would listen to Christmas songs on the way home. And then Christmas morning, we would open presents at the house, and then we'd go to my other grandma and grandpa, and my aunt and uncle would come down. And that's how it was for a lot of years. Like I said, you know, things change, people pass away, and, you know, you have to adapt to the changes even though you don't want to. You know, not having my parents here is a big, you know, it's a big reason why the holidays are kind of, I mean, I still love them, I still enjoy them, but I do get sad around this time of year, which I know a lot of people do. But it helps to be around my family and my friends. But yeah, we're planning on doing Vlogmas, so be on the lookout for that. I'm probably going to film some of us cooking on the night before Thanksgiving. Might even film some Thanksgiving Day. I'm not sure yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below and tell us what you're thankful for this year. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.